Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yesterday.
So just say no.
No.
Okay, so Moses came down with his 2 tablets, or he's recapping, remember?
Yeah.
And he's like, so no bigs, but I made an ark.
Right, that's right. Single-handedly.
Yeah.
While, in the midst of, fasting for 80 days and and
sure.
whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah, whatevs.
Right.
Don't mean to brag, but,
right?
Yeah. And also, we questioned 70 people were all that was in Egypt.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, that's messed up. That's got to be one of our questions next week.
Yeah.
Or at the end of this week, I mean.
Yeah.
Because that was messed up.
That was messed up.
Yeah.
So that was Deuteronomy chapter 10.
Okay. And
today we're going to start Deuteronomy chapter 11.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Let's. Hey, so before I start chapter 11, I want to ask you, did I say Noah or Moses?
Honestly, in my head, they're almost interchangeable.
I know.
Like old dudes in the Bible, right?
So I think I said Moses, but if I didn't, that's what I meant to say.
I did it once.
I know. But
interposed the two.
I was like just now questioning myself, and I thought, oh, well, rather than doing a listen back, I would just
apologize in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for all the times.
Right, yeah.
A blanket apology.
We may have done it other times we didn't catch.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The Bible isn't the only time I mix people up, just so that we're clear.
Well, I mean, like the pictures of Noah or Moses, they look generally similar.
They're kind of
old white-haired dude.
They're old Jesus.
Yeah, basically.
In a robe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also mix up Richard Dreyfuss and Dustin Hoffman.
I don't know how you do that.
I know. And Al Pacino.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I get them all mixed up. Just old white guys. I can't help it. I don't know. Shit, man.
Right. Yeah.
So
Moses.
Yeah. Moses.
Yeah.
Got it. So we're going to read the greatness of the Lord. I know I'm excited.
This sounds exciting. Yeah, it sounds great.
I mean,
it says it's great. So
he's still doing his recap. So we've already talked about his greatness, and now we're gonna recap.
Talk more about his greatness.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must love the Lord your God and always obey his requirements, decrees, regulations, and commands. This is in quotes, so Moses is telling us this.
Right, I got it.
Keep in mind that I am not talking now to your children who have never experienced the discipline of the Lord your God or seen his greatness and his strong hand and powerful arm. They didn't see the miraculous signs and wonders he performed in Egypt against Pharaoh and all his land. They didn't see what the Lord did to the armies of Egypt and to their horses and chariots, how he drowned them in the Red Sea as they were chasing you. He destroyed them, and they have not recovered to this very day. Your children didn't see how the Lord cared for you in the wilderness until you arrived here. They didn't see what he did to Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, a descendant of Reuben, when the earth opened its mouth in the Israelite camp and swallowed them, along with their households and tents and every living thing that belonged to them.
Yeah, and you know that one dude that they smote picking up sticks.
Yeah. But you have seen the Lord perform all these mighty deeds with your own eyes. You know what? I'm going to just pause and interject here a minute. I really appreciate that he is not holding the children accountable.
Right,
He's
for
like,
knowledge. Like,
y'all didn't see what happened.
So, yeah.
Y'all just got the hearsay. And I kind of relate to those children. Like, I didn't see that shit happen.
Right.
So I feel like he was just talking to, Moses was just talking to me.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I'm not accountable.
I think we relate really well because, it's been...
Thousands.
Assuming that anything ever did happen, it's been thousands of years.
Yeah.
So, we're like, yeah, definitely didn't see that shit happen.
Thank you for recognizing that, Moses. I appreciate you.
Right.
Okay, the blessings of the promised land.
Okay.
So that was the greatness.
Okay.
He's great, but we just got to take your fucking word for it.
Oh, he's not going to actually... Okay, he just listed off a couple things and then he's done.
Like, I'm not talking to the kids about God's greatness.
And you're supposed to know what those things were because he didn't really describe them in detail. He just was like,
well, I mean, you were
these
there,
things
you
happened.
saw. Yeah. You grown-ups, you saw it. You saw it happen.
Don't tell the
kids. Was great. Yeah. Don't forget.
Right.
The blessings of the promised land. Therefore, be careful to obey every command I'm giving you today so you may have strength to go in and take over the land you are about to enter. If you obey, you will enjoy a long life in the land the Lord swore to give to your ancestors and to you and their descendants, a land flowing with milk and honey.
Mm-hmm.
For the land you are about to enter and take over is not like the land of Egypt from which you came, where you planted your seed and made irrigation ditches with your foot as in a vegetable garden. Rather, the land you will soon take over is a land of hills and valleys with plenty of rain, a land that the Lord your God cares for. He watches over it through each season of the year.
See, I'm thinking that this is just like God's powerful right there. Like, he's a local God. Like there's all these other gods. Mm-hmm. Like, this is his bit of land. He's like, I like you guys, and the people that are there now, they're kind of shit, so I came to get you, and you guys need to move up here.
I guess.
That's my theory.
Sure.
If we're going with there's a God.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm disenchanted, so
best case scenario, though, he's a local God,
Local God, sure. If you carefully obey the commands I am giving you today, and if you love the Lord your God and serve him with all your heart and soul, then he will send the rains in their proper seasons, the early and late rains, so you can bring in the harvest of grain, new wine, and olive oil.
I hate it when those rains come out of season.
I mean, it just snowed today, and I guess that's in season, but it felt really weird.
Only because there's been lots of global warming.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting it. Like, I woke up and oh shit, there's snow.
Right.
I guess it's January, but still felt weird.
Yep.
He will give you lush pasture land for your livestock, and you yourselves will have all you want to eat. That's cool.
That's great.
But be careful. Don't let your heart be deceived so that you turn away from the Lord and serve and worship other gods.
Oh, man.
Don't do it.
Watch out for that shit.
Don't do those other gods, man. The ones that exist.
He'll kill you.
Yeah.
You've seen it. He does that.
Yeah. If you do, the Lord's anger... If you do, the Lord's anger will burn against you.
Yeah.
He will
literally
shut up the sky and hold back the rain, and the ground will fail to produce its harvest. Then you will quickly die in that good land the Lord is giving you.
Wait, so he's not going to just kill them. He's going to, like, let them wither away from lack of food and water?
I guess. I mean, it depends, because a few chapters ago, he was like, if you go worship other gods, then I'll smite you. And then he was like, just kidding. You'll go look for me, but then it'll be sad, and you'll come back, and then I'll smite you.
Right, but just this time, he's, like, talking about kind of torturing them, like, letting them live for weeks while starving and being thirsty.
It just depends on the day.
I'm like, that's more cruel than
immediate death.
Yeah, just fucking kill them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, commit yourselves wholeheartedly to these words of mine. Tie them to your hands and wear them on your forehead as reminders. Put it on a sticky note and stick that to your mirror and read it every morning while you're brushing your teeth.
Right, yeah.
Teach them to your children. Talk about them when you are at home and when you are on the road, when you're going to bed and when you are getting up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just all the time, basically.
Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates, so that as long as the sky remains above the earth, you and your children may flourish in the land the Lord swore to give your ancestors. Be careful to obey all these commands I am giving you. Show love to the Lord your God by walking in his ways and holding tightly to him. This sounds like a psalm.
Yeah.
Walking with Jesus.
It's kind of a boring chapter, honestly.
I know.
Like, it's kind of, it says what it means to say. And so.
Believe in God. Believe him. Believe in him.
Right?
Believe the God. Believe God. Believe in him. Don't forget to believe.
Like,
write it down to believe in him.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, who are you trying to convince, though?
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
Then the Lord will drive out all the nations ahead of you, though they are much greater and stronger than you, because some of them are giants.
Yeah, and he likes to point that out.
And you will take over their land. Wherever you set foot, that land will be yours, as long as, I tell you.
Right.
Because
yeah.
otherwise it won't be yours. Yeah. Your frontiers will stretch from the wilderness in the south to Lebanon in the north, and from the Euphrates River in the east to the Mediterranean Sea in the west.
So specifically, as long as it's that land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one. That one is real
that
good.
Land right there. Not wherever, but that land.
That specific land.
In this whole earth where we don't live.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So, we're fine over here.
Yeah, right.
Because
it's not his land.
It's not that land.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know what all the hubbub is about believing in this God.
Right, God's only over there.
He's over there.
Yeah.
We're not over there.
Yeah.
Plus, we're like the children that didn't get to see everything.
Right.
I feel like this religion is not for us.
I agree. It's regional.
It's regional and very specific to people that no longer live.
Right, yeah.
No one will be able to stand against you, for the Lord your God will cause the people to fear and dread you, as he promised, wherever you go in the whole land.
So they fear God, and people fear them.
Okay.
That works out well. It's just like a chain of shittiness.
Lots of fear.
Yeah, lots of fear.
I have no fear, because that's a different continent.
I have a t-shirt with
century.
no fear on it.
No fear. Look, today I am giving you the choice between a blessing and a curse. Which one do you choose?
Totally the curse, right?
I choose Pokemon. Pokemon, I choose you. You will be blessed if you obey the commands of the Lord your God that I am giving you today. Oh, repetitive much.
Right.
But you will be cursed if you reject the commands of the Lord your God and turn away from him and worship gods you have not known before. They have known lots of gods, because we've already talked about many of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So, this is silly.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lord your God brings you into the land and helps you take possession of it, you must pronounce the blessing at Mount Gerizim, and the curse at Mount Ebal.
What?
You got to pronounce the blessing at this one mountain and the curse at that other mountain.
What's the blessing and the curse, though?
I don't know, but I am about to do a parentheses.
Oh,
ready?
Boy.
Parentheses. These two mountains are west of the Jordan River and the land of the Canaanites who live in the Jordan Valley, near the town of Gilgal, not far from the oaks of Morah. End parentheses. For you are about to cross the Jordan River to take over the land the Lord your God is giving you. When you take that land and are living in it, you must be careful to obey all the decrees and regulations I am giving you today. The end.
Okay.
He just keeps saying, follow these rules that I'm giving you, but he doesn't really
I'm really confused about that blessing and curse on the mountain, though. That doesn't make any sense.
And a bless here, and a curse there.
I mean, I'm right there, right? That didn't make any sense?
Yeah, I would like to know what that's about.
So, yeah, that if we're looking up something from today, that would be the one, I think.
Yeah.
Because that was really out of place and weird.
I know. He's like, obey everything. Obey. Oh, and do a curse here and a blessing there. But don't forget to obey.
Curse here and a blessing there.
I literally was just singing that.
I know. I was trying to make it better.
You made it worse. You fucked it up. You did a bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure everybody agrees with me.
I'm sure you're right.
So, that's that chapter.
All right, so we're done with Deuteronomy chapter 11, and tomorrow we will be moving on along to Deuteronomy chapter 12.
That is correct, my good sir.
We will see everybody tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Hey, what?
Guess what?
What, husband?
We have a new patron.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
I'm absolutely for real.
That's awesome.
So his name is Al L, and he also goes by Anti-Theist Al.
Hey, Anti-Theist Al. Thank you.
Yeah, and he says he's in the midst of deprogramming right now from religion, and he's got us in the mix of other, one of many, I guess, podcasts that he's listening to. So he wanted to support us and tell us that we were doing a good job, I guess.
What an honor. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. I feel, humbled to be part of the deprogramming you're going through. That's really cool. Thank you.
And he was very forgiving. I called him Kyle at first because I copied and pasted my message to him.
Stupid.
I screwed that up. So sorry about that, Al. And anyway, thank you so much, Al. We really appreciate the support.
You're the best. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.